Welcome back, guys. What is up? 2020, can you friggin' believe it? What a year last year, 2019. First of all, big shout out to all my subscribers for last year, new and old, and the original subscribers. Thank you for making it such a great year. We had so many firsts on the channel. We had about 15 box boards unboxed. We had about probably 5 world firsts where no one else got them but me. Initially, we had overseas trip to Europe where I had about 29 cities, 9 countries. Those videos are coming through. We've still got the Amalfi Coast, my first ride ever, or anyone to historically ever ride on the Amalfi Coast on electric skateboard, all documented and done. The 360's on there now, but that video will be coming out soon. Plus there's gonna be a first person ride in Venice on a skateboard, the drone footage of all that, Rome, we got the whole thing, Colosseum, so that's gonna be awesome. But look, thank you so much for supporting this channel. This is the Thinking Person's Electric Skateboard Channel Review team, which is me and my lights and my camera, and that's it. There's only just me. I'm production, stuntman, director, the whole thing. Anyway, we are looking at a big year this year. We've got a lot of stuff happening, and what a way to unbox with this particular board we got today, which is a really exciting new frontier crossing over to the new technology stuff. VESC 6, massive rubber tires, 50km top speed apparently. The spec sheet is pretty mind-blowing, so let's have a look at that now. Like I said many times, like a Savile Row suit or a from High Street London, I'm picking these boards for you guys to help you without having to go through all the rigmarole of testing it yourself or looking at specs of other boards and comparing it. Right, okay, wow, another box in here. Now I haven't unboxed this before. A big shout out to Eason from Shenzhen, up and coming designer, skater, and right, this is a different box to what's actually written on the box. I won't show you. They're obviously using X boxes from other companies that went bankrupt or that didn't quite make it. Okay, so let's open up. So far on paper and on the website looks pretty impressive, but I'm seeing it for the first time, and this is a worldwide first. I didn't wear my gloves or my jacket because I don't know where they are at the moment, but this is a worldwide first for this board. No one in the world has actually unboxed this yet. I'm the first person. I get a lot of this shit, don't I? So I think I'm doing something right. Okay, let's have a look at it. It's oh, I love this. This is the new technology for wrapping around the board. Brilliant concept, works beautifully. We've got a box there. Let's look at that right now. Let's look at the board. So there we have it. Let's have a look. Get rid of that as I normally do. Okay. Whoa. Right. There we have it. Okay, let's have a talk about it. Straight away, you'll notice it's a little bit different to what's actually out there. Why? Because of these big mother wheels. Check that out. They're 105mm, but they're like a car tire. I think from yeah, these aren't even PU. These are actually rubber. They're like a car tire. And this will be really interesting because I haven't ridden one of these new design tires. They look like the Rough Tough or the I Wonder wheel. It's got that same kind of, you can see the leading edge on that is obviously a point at the top. So the road surface is only running on that 1 inch at the top. It's an 8 degree angle on that. It's going to be very interesting. It should carve pretty well. Let's talk about the actual board. Okay, so 37 inches by 11 inches wide. That's the widest deck I've seen come out of China or anywhere at the moment at that point there. I love this sort of land yacht design with the kink. You can slide your toe down, you can feel that edge without having to look. It's like braille, you feel it. It's got a lovely drop down. We'll show you that drop down on the deck now. Look at that. It's a very deep drop down. If we get the back down there for you. Beautiful W, concave, quite deep. This is going to really hold you in nicely. This has a complete high poly carbonate composite undercarriage. I can see it's actually not just plastic, it's a really high density composite material, very thick. We've got the actual controller here, the VESC. It's a VESC 6, so this is a VESC 6 programmable. You undo those two screws here on the bottom and you can then plug in a USB and you can program the curves. You can adjust all the linear curves. You can adjust the voltage to the motors, the whole lot. So this opens up a whole new door to what hasn't been done before with these hub motors, so it's pretty exciting. Weight about 12 kilos. Doesn't feel super heavy, but it's heavier than your normal hub motor system. They've got a beautiful alloy, and it's just all looks like CNC milled alloy, like a really expensive Porsche rim in there. It's just beautiful finished in there, and the back sort of just sets it off nicely, so you don't have to have that look like it's different rear hub to the front. Okay, so let's talk about performance and specs. You've got a 9.6 hour amp hour battery with the 27100 cells, the new cells going in here, which will give you an awesome range with very minimal sag at the end. 32 to 35 kilometer range if you're lighter. Guys like me, 100 kilos nearly, this is a good place to see your board being tested if you're going to buy one of these boards, because I'm not a light guy. I'm a reasonably heavy guy, 94 kilos. So the performance for me is going to perform for you really well. So that's why I think this channel is quite good to really see the durability of a build. Lovely foam overlay there, looks really waterproof. The actual the VESC is all machined CNC. That's a beautiful heat sink there. It's good quality, thick, probably 4 mils. That's where all the weight's coming in. 4 mils worth of grid on that for the heat sink. Programmable, as I said. Hill climb 30% easily. What's in the box? Let's have a look at that now. I'll have a quick look and see. So this is, as I said, the first board in the world as me. Again, this X2, and that's the model. This is the X2 model. There's also an inline motor version. It's a 3 amp, so this should, 9.6, the 27100s, I'd say you're looking at 3 hour charge on that. Nice thick cable, pretty cool there. So the remote, sorry about that, took out before, rubberized. It looks like a classic HobbyWing. That's a lovely roll on that, beautiful. It's a really nice look. So top speed 50 kilometers per hour supposedly. So I'll do that if it'll let me. So we'll see if it can get to 50 kilometers per hour. Range about 35 kilometers. The motors are 500 watt. Now these 500 watt motors, I'll let you know, that's the base rate of the range. So these are monster, not just wheels. So these are, if you can see there, these are very big hubs. So the actual range is 500 to 1000 watts. So you're looking at 2000 watts once it supplies at 60 amps. So this VESC 6 will supply 60 amps to the motors. That's more than enough for what it needs, but it's continuous all the time. So you're looking at 2000 watts. It's a nice looking board. I think you must admit that probably when you look at that, it's got that chunky look about it, that really nice feel. These wheels are going to be unbelievable. They're talking about a 1000 kilometer extra range with the way they've got the arc on the 8 degree. So that's a hell of a lot of mileage. They've got really nice bearings in here. I can just see them straight away, Bones or Swiss. They are just gorgeous. The refinement and finish of this product is extraordinary. It really is a nice look. I mean, they're asking big money for it, but you're going to get a high quality, all-terrain crossover urban beast. And I can't wait to test these wheels out on corrugated concrete, which in Australia we have a lot of expansion joints because our councils do it that way. They just like to do corrugated concrete everywhere. I came back from Europe and everywhere is just super smooth and super, unbelievable to ride. But this will probably be a great seller for the Australian continent because of that particular thing. Maple deck. It looks like 8-ply standard. There's no actual, there's no bamboo in that. It's not very flex. What doesn't need to flex. I don't think that's the idea of this board. So look, that's about it, guys. So I can't thank you enough for checking out the latest technology coming out of China. VESC 105mm rubber tires with an 8-degree arc on that. This is a beast. I think we'll go now. We'll have some rides of it and have a look at it. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me again. Yeah, and as we cross over 3,000 subscribers, I can't thank you guys enough for all your support. I'm contactable on Messenger, on my email, on my description field notes below. We also will assist you and help you with anything you've purchased, anything I recommend. I will support that and help you. I don't ask for any money or Patreon page. I just do this out of my own time and my own passion for helping people get in the industry. So yeah, guys, enjoy. We'll shoot off now to some HD video of the board as I always do, and I think we'll leave the website today and we'll talk about that probably the next time. But basically check out the prices below. There'll be some very big discounts. It's a pretty good buy, and if you do order the X2 from Seeker, you'll get a gift, but it'll all be in the description field below and in the notes, so check that out. I'll leave you with some HD video now of the board and its specs, and then you'll see me out in the field and I'll give my final thoughts on riding it when I'm out there.
Audio Jungle.
Okay guys, here we are with the Seeker X2. Now I haven't ridden this yet, this is the first time I'm going to ride it, so what you'll see now is my expressions. And I always do this, I never ride it until I do it live on screen. So let's have a look at this. It's 105mm tyre rubber wheels, and these have got the offset circles on them, right? So you're not got the hollow going through, it's quite firm. I haven't ridden a rubber tyre before, so this will be very interesting. You've got the beautiful sculpted out deck, and you've got the 12S pack, 12S2 pack on the bottom, which is the 27100 new battery system, a range of about 33 kilometres on a light rider, maybe close to 40. Let's go for a ride. My first impressions. It's a custom VESC 6 on it, so it's been calibrated correctly to what apparently I like. So let's have a look and have a ride. Okay. It's really important to put your helmet on. I often will use this Kevlar helmet out in just around the parks and stuff. When you're doing this kind of shit, wear a helmet, okay? Definitely up. It's been really hot here in Sydney. We've had bushfires, crazy times, so the weather has been hazier, but I usually have this on for my son on the face. Let's have a ride, check it out. Whoa! Comes in $1,000 Australian after you get the discount code. Geez, it carves well. These rubber tyres just grip so well. Now I'm going to go up a hill here just to show you guys at 100 kilo weight the torque this thing has. Look at the hill just here, you can see it here, right? So halfway up the hill, hit it with some full bite. And I'm sitting on about 37 up here now. Wow, just amazing. Jesus, fast. Really rough concrete here, so yeah, really impressive. Okay, I'm going to loosen the trucks up. If you can see from here, that's a pretty steep hill. That's about probably 16%. So we're flying up that hill with that sort of weight. I'm going to just loosen the truck so we'll see how it carves. That should fix it. Wow, okay, that was super impressive. Okay, so I hope you saw, if you picked up on the camera, I gave it a bit of burst on that hill then, just halfway up. It nearly threw me. The torque on this thing is astounding, okay? In analogy, the best analogy in my opinion is you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. So what I'm saying here is, that's the worst impersonation, but this has just been over-engineered, so it's so fast and so powerful, it's actually quite impressive. It's the first time a skater company out of China has actually gone and thought, you know, we'll crank it up a bit. This suits my style, my speed, everything. For a start, let's talk about the wheels. You can see then there's only about an 8-degree curve on this, so you're only sitting with 1 inch on the road, so this carves very much like an Evolve. Virtually, if you blindfolded me and was carving on it, I would think it's an Evolve skateboard without knowing what I was riding. It has the exact feeling of all-terrain wheels. These are only you know, rubber, wholly kind of solid rubber tires, and there's not a lot of thickness, probably an inch in the middle, inch if that. But it gives the feeling of actually an all-terrain board. It feels like a huge pneumatic air tire. It's insane. Dead silent motors. I've never ever heard anything so quiet as this. These are 1000 watt at peak, so this is supplying 60 amps at 1000 watts, so this is a lot of power. They're not even that warm after hammering it there on nearly 100 kilos up that hill a few times. Yeah, really impressive. So far, this ride is probably it's the next level coming out of China without a doubt. This is really, really smooth, quiet, and these rubber tires could be the go. They grip like crazy. I don't know how they'll wear. We'll have to check that out. But with a 12 S2 pack battery system, a 35 kilometer range with this power, these wheels, and I'll check over some corrugations in a minute. It's just unbelievable. So Ethan, congratulations. This is a a remarkably surprise find for me. Very impressive. Let's get out, have a ride, get some footage of it, get some drone footage, and just check it right out. I'll run ride it for 2 hours and give you my opinion at the very end again. But so far, first impressions, incredible. This is a beast. It's like some DIY job. It's just a monster. Yeah, love it. So thank you so much, East and the team at Seeker. Wow, very impressive indeed. What a way to start the year 2020. Has got the quietest motors I've ever heard in my life. Like, well, you can't hear them basically. It's crazy. So it's just like riding on car tires, pneumatic. I feel like I'm riding now on a pneumatic Evolve. That's how good this is. I'm going to hit a speed bump here. Let's test this out and we'll see what this does. So normally, there's no noise. There's nothing at all. It's not even even when you have those sort of pneumatic all-terrains on, they give you a real, like a clink. This has nothing absorbed. Those honeycomb circles are absorbing. Get some speed up here, look at that. Oh my God, heaps of speed. I've got the trucks really loose to carve, so I'll have to tighten those up. But yeah, this is just a really impressive board. So,
Puerto Rico. Esta bomba yo la dedico a toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, a la familia Fontanet, allá en Cupe Alto y Lo Mejía en Vega Baja. ¡Que gocen! ¡Sí! Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Bomba, bomba está presente, aquí lo canta mi gente. Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Baila, baila y goza, mi bomba puertorriqueña. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. De Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico. Esta bomba yo la dedico a toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, a la familia Fontanet. Allá.
goes over these bumps, so incredible. Quite heavy bumps.
Siempre bomba, bomba está presente, aquí lo canta mi gente. Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Baila, baila y goza, mi bomba puertorriqueña. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba. Bomba, bomba.
Look at the wheel spin on the dirt, on the concrete, sorry. Crazy, so much torque this thing's got. Okay, I've been riding it now for close to an hour. Now this is my final thoughts on this Seeker X2 electric skateboard. Okay, so it is unbelievably smooth, unbelievably quiet. The motors don't get too hot, it's really quiet. Corrugation concrete, I went over then, made no sound at all, made no noise. The deck is just beautiful, that drop down deck there. The 12 SP 2 battery pack will give a 35 km range. I've hardly used up any battery today just riding around. The truck's carved beautifully, absolutely beautifully. There's a guy coming now. We have to look, just show the. We're gonna come back. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna try and do this. We're gonna finish it before he gets. No, we won't finish it. We won't. We'll just go across to here. No, keep going. Okay, so, yeah. So the truck's carved beautifully, absolutely incredibly, and you can continue. You'll be on YouTube. You're on YouTube. Thanks so much. So now we're talking a bit more now about the power and the torque. Plenty of torque, plenty of power, plenty of bite. The braking on this particular setup is a little bit weak for me, but don't forget this is a VESC 6. This will be able to be programmable, and I'll change that braking and also the throttle curve to a lot higher. So top speed at the moment looks about 43 kilometers per hour. I'll do that later and do a speed test on that, but I'll also crank that up to probably 48. I think it's getting less because of my weight, and I'm nearly 94 kilos. So all in all, guys, I hope you enjoyed that review today. It's an unboxed first ride of the Seeker X2. Thank you, Easton. This is an amazing product. Guys, if you want an electric skateboard that really is smooth, quiet, goes over everything, grab this. This is a great buy. For $1,000, incredible. So check out the codes below for the discount of that $300 off and some other bonus stuff thrown in. Before I go, one more treat for you guys. And it's a long video, but I've got the other version from Seeker, which I'll get for you right now. It's the Pro 2. Let me get it. And here it is. And this is got, as you'll notice, the double like Gullwing and Evolve copy trucks with the double bushings. It's a direct drive system, as you can probably see. And this has got a lot more grunt, a lot more power. I've got a hold of this to borrow just to show you what also is out there from Seeker boards. Check out Scott Davies' reviews, the link below. This guy is amazing. He's just killing it with reviews, and he's got this particular board unboxed and first ride. He's a great reviewer, and check out his channel, and I'll link below. I'll have a ride of it and see if I think it's fast or quick, and give me our first opinion on that too. Let's go, have a ride. Yep. Okay. Okay, guys, no helmet, but just a quick ride, okay, just to see. Whoa! Holy crap, this is so quick! So I'm used to the other board, which has up to tweak the brakes a bit more, but these boards you can program. So there you go, that's the Seeker, check it out. That's the Pro 2. That is amazing. Guys, till next time, happy skating, safe skating. I'll see you in the next vlog. That's Andrew Penman signing off. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go without a script. Wish these cars would just stop going past. It's crazy. All ad lib, I can't believe it. Okay, so yeah, am I gonna ad lib this? I think I'm just gonna ad lib. I'm just gonna go without a script.